Hi friends, my name is Claire and you've stumbled upon Porch Coffee, so please stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. Here, I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that sometimes I put out videos more than once a week, so click the like and the share. Okay friends, good morning. If you're new here, I'm an autistic lady, late diagnosed, and I have coffee with you on Monday mornings. Why? Well, when you have autism, or autistic, however you want to say it, it is hard to have friends. And I come on here, I practice communicating with you. You tell me about your week in the comments, I tell you about my week, and there you have it. Internet friends, right? So yeah, that's what we do here. I tell you what I'm doing in my life, and I tell you what I'm doing in my business, and yeah, that's it. It's so fun. Lots of you come and watch every week. At least 800, that's a lot of people. Do you want an update on Mug Club? Okay everyone, so yesterday morning, I was invited to be a guest host on a live stream with Kim from Affordably Crafty. She is pretty well known in the yarn world, and I was so thrilled that she invited me to guest host. So during that live stream, I was using my Porch Coffee mug, and I was talking about how it must be good quality because I haven't broken it yet because I'm pretty clumsy. Well, after the live stream, later in the day, I was like cleaning up and I accidentally knocked the Porch Coffee mug off of my office desk with a computer cable wire, and it shattered all over the floor. So today I present to you the newest Porch Coffee mug. Should I make some of these with the piece of paper looking thing? I just thought it was funny because I really do like having coffee with you guys with our Porch Coffee mugs. So anyway, hopefully next week I will have ordered a new mug and then we can update our mug club sign, because I know a few of you bought them this week, so thank you. If you'd like to get your own Porch Coffee mug, you can go to woodshedtheory.com and buy it there. No pressure, it's just some of us who have coffee together on Monday mornings like to have matching mugs. And it goes to support me. This week was hard. Yeah, this week was really hard. What can I say? Good things that happened. I got to do the live stream with Kim from Affordably Crafty. We had a great time. I was a little nervous because it was at 8 a.m. Eastern, which means it was at 5 a.m. Pacific, where I am. So I had to get up at 4:30, get myself awake. But I was excited to do it because I really appreciate Kim and I appreciate her content. So I was excited to be involved. We had a great time, and I think we live streamed for almost 3.5 hours. I was worried about that too, like what am I going to say for 3.5 hours? But she's easy to talk to, and we just talked yarn and stuff the whole time. So we really enjoyed it, I think. It was so fun to see everyone in the chat and meet some new people and talk about something I love, yarn. So that was like a really good thing that happened this week. Also, I've been working hard on starting hats for the upcoming merch drop, the upcoming hat drop, probably the first week of September sometime. I'm excited to make some new things for y'all, and hopefully you'll like them. and buy them. I've been working hard. I had to order more labels because, you know, we did so well last time. And I'm so appreciative. I loved it. It was so fun. We'll definitely do another live stream when we do another drop, and we'll do another hat giveaway. What color? Let me know in the comments. We'll do a little vote. What color do you want that hat to be, the giveaway hat? Last time it was green. There's 5 hats left in the blanket. So definitely go check them out. My Etsy link will be down below. You get the hat. You get a little Witch of Theory postcard with a note from me. You get a little receipt. And anyway, I package it up really nice. So if you're interested in that, I've been working on the new stuff for the drop. My plan is, I want to do something a little different every time. So this time it's going to be more fall colors because it'll be September. I think most of the hats are going to have a removable pom-pom. How do you feel about that? There will also be just some like skull cap beanies this time in some fall colors. So I'm excited to share that with you and see what you think. So I've been working hard on that. I've been working hard on making videos this week. You saw, hopefully everyone watched me redo my nightstands, my $1,600 nightstands. That got finished and that video is up. Those came out so beautifully. What can I say? I'm obsessed with them. They're really, really pretty. So if you like DIY makeover content, you will love that video because it's a big, big change. Also, we had a guest come this week for a night, a friend from out of town. We haven't seen her in a long time. We haven't seen her in a few months, so that was nice. She was really chill about it because I had to go to the grocery store while she was here, and I took her to the thrift store, of course, and we had a nice time just catching up and hanging out with each other. And I also then took her, I also went with my spouse and her to see some other friends that were all mutual friends, but we live far apart now. So yeah, it was great to spend time with people. Something I'm working on right now in therapy is being better at social functions and interactions and taking care of my sensory needs. So that's always good practice, to be around people that you love and you trust. So let's talk about the bad part of my week. And I haven't made a video about this or a short. I was going to make a short, but I'm not ready to talk about the whole thing yet, I think, and it's just hard. So many of you know that I have one rabbit remaining, Mr. Nick. My 2 original bunnies have passed over the past year, and for the past 2 months or so, it's just been Mr. Nick. Unfortunately, he got really sick this week, and I took him to the vet, and we decided that it was best for us to put him down. I'm kind of just trying to block off my emotions when I talk about this because it sucked. What can I say? It sucked so bad. On Sunday, I noticed that his eyes were a little swollen. So I thought, okay, don't panic, I'll watch it. On Monday, I noticed that his eyes were more swollen and he had started to get sluggish, which is very dangerous for a rabbit. So I noticed that at night, so I didn't have a vet for him in this area yet since we moved. Found a vet, made an appointment for the next day at 2:30. Was the soonest they could see me without having to charge me a ton extra for, fitting me in early. So I took him to the vet, and I really thought maybe he had an eye infection, like conjunctivitis or something. I read online that that could be why he got a little sluggish and wasn't feeling well. So we took him to the vet. I took him to the vet, and unfortunately, he had a fever, and he was struggling with breathing. She said maybe it might have been the start of pneumonia. He was just really sick, and she was worried it was the rabbit virus. I assured her that there was nothing about it that seemed like it was. Yeah, I mean, I just thought I caught it soon enough that we could treat him. But by the time I brought him in, the doctor made it very clear that he was very, very ill. He had a fever of 106. And he had started, there were like blood spots under his skin because he had started bleeding internally. He was really sick. And she came to me with an estimate to start treating him, which is no guarantee, right? Because he was very sick. And it was going to be a lot of money, a lot. And I can't. I couldn't. Also, like, he was suffering. So I went in thinking I was going to get like eye drops for this rabbit and some painkillers, right? And I ended up having to put my rabbit down and make that decision. I felt terrible. I've never had to put an animal down before. I held his little paw. Terrible. It was terrible. I don't know what else to say. I feel terrible about it. Yeah, I just feel like I could have done better for him, you know? Kept his cage cleaner, made sure he was doing all right better. I mean, I was still checking on him at least twice a day, right? Because I wake him up, feed him, put him to bed, feed him, usually give him some fresh salad, and, you know, he seemed to be enjoying his life back there. He was hopping around, doing binkies and stuff, seemed to enjoy it. Even after Benny died and he was alone, because he was used to being alone at his last house, so he was pretty okay being a single rabbit. I was trying to decide whether I would get him a friend or not. I wasn't as close to him as my other rabbits, but I still cared about Mr. Nick and wanted to see him do well. Yeah, so it was pretty traumatic all the way around. And then I brought him home and we buried him. I think what I'm struggling with the most, other than like, that was my last rabbit, probably. Okay, that's it. Like, for 4 years now, I've just taken care of bunnies every day, almost. And they're a big part of my routine. And I'm so used to, like, waking up, take care of the bunnies. Oh, I'm going to bed. Let's go put them to bed. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they're fed. Take care of the bunnies. And now I don't have that routine anymore. And I'm missing that. You know, they are a lot of work. And I feel like I could, in the future, if I got another bunny, I'd want to have them inside and spend more time with them, because their little lives are not as long as they could be, you know? Yeah, so I think that this is kind of the end of a chapter for me. Having bunnies outside, or having bunnies right now. It's terrible. So yeah, that was a terrible part of my week. And I'm just processing, you know? You don't think that you're gonna have to do that. I really, you know, I got my other rabbits, like Benny, I got through GI stasis twice, half a ripped toe twice. No, just once she ripped a toe. I got them both through their spay and neuter. So I really thought we would be okay, and we weren't. Rabbits are really delicate, and they don't show that they're sick until they're really sick, until it's like a disaster. So that's what happened this week. And I waited, it was on Tuesday that this happened, and I waited to talk to you until today because I wasn't ready to talk about it. Because when I was thinking about it, I was getting upset and tears, etc. So that's what happened. So rest in peace, Mr. Nick. We'll miss you. He was kind of a mean guy. He was really grumpy and hungry and super chubby, but very soft, and he liked to be pet. I gave up putting him on a diet because he was very food aggressive. He really knew that he wanted to eat. Yeah, so it's hard. End of a chapter. Like, what am I gonna do with all of my equipment? Am I gonna sell it? Yeah. What am I gonna do with it all? I just haven't gone back there since we buried him. I haven't gone back to the bunny enclosure. I need some time. Yeah, so other than that terrible, horrible thing that happened this week, it was an okay week. I got to see some friends and be on a live stream. This week coming up, I will be really working hard on the hats, trying to film some more videos for you. I'm trying to ramp that up. If you have some time, please go ahead and watch some of my other videos, especially the one I just did on redoing the furniture. Click the share if you can. That really helps me a lot. Yeah, because I'm just an autistic lady trying to make a living on her own business. So, help. I guess that's all I wanted to talk about today. I apologize that it was such a bummer of a story. If you know me, you know I love my bunnies. We've just had a lot of loss this year. That's 4 pets this year. Yeah, that's a lot. And, you know, I've got other personal stuff going on that I don't need to talk about here, but it's just like another thing to process. Yeah. In the comments, I would love to hear about your week. It would be great for me. I'd love to hear what you think about what color hat we should give away next time. And I'd love to hear what you thought of the furniture makeover video, the flip video, and what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future from me, because you know I like to make all different kinds of videos. Maybe I'll just mention that before I leave. I know that maybe I don't grow as fast as other channels because I don't do only one subject. Like, I don't just do autism. Well, a lot of my friends do, and they've grown a lot faster than me. Which is great. Good for them. I just don't want to do autism videos all the time, so help me with my proof of concept. All right, guys, have a good week. I love you, and hopefully I'll see you later this week. And yeah, be kind to yourself. Bye.